वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति।
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
नव नामः अस्ति बासु। बासु कः? Can you please?
Yeah. हाँ महोदय, बासु है. I just my laptop is taking time to log in.
Oh, Basaraj Mahodaya.
Yeah.
Basu, I thought. Who is Basu?
Basu, a short name Basu.
Oh, okay.
I thought a new Bengali student.
Same here.
No, that is Basu. This is Basu. Basu is different. Is from Basu.
The spelling is same. That's why the confusion is.
Yeah, this is a short form of Basavaraj.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something about my name also. It's Sanskrit name.
Oh.
And it changed to Kannada actually.
Basava is the bull, right?
Basava, original Sanskrit name is Rushabha.
Yeah, yeah.
So
we
the
have
original
Basavanagudi in Bangalore.
Yeah.
We live in Basavanagudi only.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, the original name is Rushabha. Not many people realize that.
पूर्वतन कक्षाया कानिचन कश्चन संशयः अस्ति चेत् पृच्छतु. What did you
How
understand?
do I say? Not too many. Not too many.
Not too many. Okay.
I think one meaning we didn't get. Mrichadaha.
Mrichada is a tile. Tile you have, floor tile.
Okay.
Anya kopi? Or all fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Samyak. So today, adya kakshaya vayam kriyapadani visaye pathati. Pathamah. Okay. So now I hope you saw I already started using different forms. So let us see, depending on what usage we do, we'll do those things. So before that, we'll talk about 3 new words. In fact, you might be knowing them. It's just that we have not formally talked about them. Tvam. Have you heard about Tvam? Okay.
Tvam api. Tvam api. Yeah, I know. But I heard Tvam, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Tvam is like you.
You, okay.
Okay. So we'll say we have been using Bhavan Bhavati, right? What is this Tvam business? So now in our language, right? See, even when we talk to the second person, we actually talk with the respect. Okay. We like many times, right? In our culture, we don't directly like point out kind of thing. It's like we talk to them also as if like in Hindi, for example, aap. Right? Or in Sanskrit, like, so it's like we don't want to point directly when you're talking to a second person. So that's where the Bhavan and Bhavati word comes into picture. Okay. These are like you only, but like I'm talking like not pointing to you is like a third person. So that's why Bhavan Bhavati are like you, but they are third person you or respected you kind of thing. Okay. That's what if you notice, Bhavan Bhavati we have been using a lot, but it is like treating them as a third person. Okay, so now I'll introduce the second person, Tom, which is like you, hey you, kind of thing. So I'll share my screen. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah, okay. So this is Tom. Tom is you. Then the second is Yuam. Yuam is Dvivachanam of you, you two. Okay, Yum, that is you all, is a Bahuvachanam. So, for example, we had a word aham, right? So, what was the Dvivachanam of that?
Vayam.
Avam.
Avam.
Avam. Bahuvachanam?
Vayam.
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 Same. So, aham, avam, vayam, tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Okay, that's how the pairing goes. In fact, let me show you this first. So this is what I mean. So this is like Uttama Purusa. In Sanskritam, this is what is called Uttama Purusa, or in English, what do we call this?
First person.
First person. Samyak. Aham, avam, vayam. Then Madhyama Purusa is called second person in English. Second person in English. In Sanskritam, we called Madhyama Purusa. Tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Okay, so these are just one sets. That's all. Everything else is third person in English. Similarly, everything else is Prathama Purusha in Sanskrit. Okay, so this at times gets confusing. I'm saying Prathama Purusha and then third person.
Mahodaya, Avam is V2, right?
Avam is V2, yes.
And it's more than two. It's
Vayam. So that's what the first sentence I formed, right? Adya vayam kriya padani vishaye pathamah. Okay.
Vayam.
He's doing the tvam.
Yeah, adya vayam kriya padani vishaye pathamah. And then all these things, Bhavan, Bhavati, Sa, Sat, Ram, Sita, any all those things. These are multiple examples. So do you remember these forms? Bhavan, Bhavanto.
Bhavan. No.
So Aukara, Tau, Bhavatyau.
Yeah.
And Bhavantaha, Bhavatyah.
Okay.
I hope you remember these at least.
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, we have not talked about these forms. That's why you don't remember. Okay, but Bhavati, Dirgha Ikara, so it will become Bhavatyau. Okay, so now Kriya Padani, see, typically we have been using most of the times Prathama Purusha Ekvachanam, or at times Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam. Sometimes now, last class we introduced the Dvivachanam, but nothing other than that in general. Okay, and that's why when we are using this, we had that form Pathati, Khadati, and all those things. But now if you have different forms, the Kriya Padani varies based on this. Okay, so if you notice one thing, there is no mention of Lingam here. Okay, when we learned Nam Padani, the Ekvachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam was same.
Yeah.
But we had a lingam there, Striling, Purushling, and Apunsakalinga. Now, when it becomes a Kriya Padani, instead of a lingam, we use the Purusha things comes into picture. Okay. So in Nam Padani, there is no Purusha. Similarly, in Kriya Padani, there is no lingam. Basically, when I should not say no lingam, it is like in all three lingas, it is the same.
Same.
It is the same form. Okay. So now I'll just take one word here. So if we take the pat is the dhatu. Now, because we are talking about Kriya Padam, the base, the root, we call it a root, it is called dhatu. Okay, I should put it dhatu. Okay. Okay, so the pat is the dhatu. So then the Ekvachanam forms is pathati. So ati is added because it was a pat. Okay. Then the dvivachanam is patatah. Bahuvachanam is patanti. Okay, so here it is very similar. Patati and patanti. There is a nakara in between. That's all. Okay. So if I want to form a sentence, it will be like this. Ramah patati. Ramau patatah. Ramah patanti. Okay. So then similarly, if you have a madhyama purusha, then it becomes pathasi, pathasi, pathatha in dvivachanam, patatha in bahuvachanam. So if I want to say you are reading kind of thing in second person, so tvam pathasi, yuvam patatha, yuyam patatha. Okay. Similarly, if I want to say about myself, aham pathami, avam pathavah, vayam pathamah. Now you know why I used pathamah. Okay, I also do mistakes. I am also, the table keeps on connecting and all those things happens in there, right? So first, for me, it also came vayam pathami. Then I said, no, pathamah. So, but that's what. So these things, basically, if it is there, then you can auto-correct. So that's okay. That's fine. We'll start speaking slowly. So this is the format. So now if I have different dhatu, I can form similar things. Okay. So any doubts in this or overall clear? Okay. If you are overall clear, we'll do a practice round. Okay. What I would like is I'll give a dhatu to each one of you and you try to form all these 9 forms. What do you say? Shall we try that?
Yes, but please leave this thing on.
Okay, so maybe first repeat this yourself, maybe 3 times. Okay, I'll keep the screen. Just keep right now. Just repeat this. Patati, patatah, patanti,
patanti,
patasi,
Patataha,
patatha,
patami,
patavaha,
patavaha,
patamaha.
Yeah. So 2 more times.
Patati, patataha,
पठन्ति पठसि पठतः पठत पठामि पठावः पठामः
1 more time.
पठति पठतिः पठन्ति पठसि पठतः पठत पठामि पठावः पठामः.
Okay, so now a picture would have been formed in our brain. Okay, typically if we repeat something 3 times, some sort of picture gets created in our mind. Okay, so if you see there is a trick also. The first one is with the typically ta, ti, taha, anti, and then this
second has
second is si, tha, ha, and tha. So si, tha, there is some connection there, and this third one is like mama kara. There is a va connection with that. So patami, patavaha, patamaha. Okay, fine. So now let us go. I think I'll remove this here. Let us try. Not a problem. Okay. So we'll go from reverse. I think we'll go from Asha Mahoday. So I'll, or if you know any dhatus, you can also pick, okay, something. If you don't, then I'll give it. So Asha Mahoday, you want to pick some dhatu? Any?
I'm the last one, sir.
महोदय
Oh, Shamitam. Yeah, Parvati Mahoday. Yeah. You want to pick any dhatu?
Gach.
You have learned all kind of basic Kriya Padani, right? Pick something from that.
Like vasati. So it's vasuhu. What is the dhatu? I don't know.
Vas is the dhatu.
Vas. So I should start with Pratama Purusha. Yeah. Saha or sa vasati.
Okay. Or you can just tell the 9 forms. That's all.
Okay. Vasati. Already forgot. Vas.
पठति पठतः पठन्ति
Vasanti, I remember, but
Vasataha.
Vasataha with a small the Hrisva.
Taha.
Yeah.
No, everything is akara. Akara
Yeah.
visargaha. Visarga is there.
Visarga.
Vasataha.
Vasataha Vasanti.
Samyak.
Madhyama Purusha.
So the takara becomes sakara.
Vasasi. Vasaya. No.
Thakara. It becomes a thakara.
Vasataha.
Vasataha.
Vasataha. Vasataha. Yeah. The dirgha. Tha. Vasata. Yeah. And Vasata.
Vasatha. Without the visarga.
Yeah. And Vasami. Vasavaha.
Vasavaha.
And Vasamaha.
Maha. Samyak. Bahu samyak.
Dhanyawad.
Okay. Asha Mahoday.
महोदय
किं कः धातु चिनोति लिख धातु सम्यक् पृच्छतु
लिखति लिखतः लिखन्ति लिखसि लिखतः लिखतः लिखामि लिखामः लिखावः
मध्यमपुरुष एकवचनं किं
मध्यमपुरुष एकवचनं पठसि
लिख धातु
सॉरी लिखसि
लिखसि सम्यक् एव
धन्यवादः
अनन्तरं सुरेखा महोदय
आमां नमो नमः
कलाई सेल्वी महोदय
नमस्ते भैया
कः धातु चिनोति एनीबॉडी धातु यू वांट टू पिक
गच्छति अहम
actually this is interesting the dhatu is gum actually but that's okay you can keep the mind in clutch and then based on that you can tell no problem go ahead
aham
so first, based on the table just tell the 9 forms so gachati
gachamah
na prathama purusa
sir I will take next turn but I'll just observe 2 more
okay fine yeah observe and then take the next
thank you
no problem
yes yeah
so Surekha Mahodaya or wait Vani Mahodaya roll number na drishyate so gadbad
yeah Vandati
sir Vandana
what is the dhatu you are taking
Vandanam means Vanda. What it will I don't know. Exactly.
Vanda is actually a little different dhatu because it is like Vande. Okay, it goes like a little different. So let's not take that right now.
Okay, Pachati.
Pach is fine.
Pachati, Pachataha, Pachanti.
Samyak.
Pachasi. Pachataha, Pachata, Pachami, Pachavaha, Pachamaha.
Now tell me once more without seeing your notes.
Okay. But Pachami, Pachama, Pachata.
Pratama Purusa.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. Pachati, Pachamaha, Pachati, Pachataha, Pachanti.
Samyak.
Pachasi, Pachataha, Pachata.
Samyak.
Pachami, Pachavaha, Pachamaha.
Bahu samyak. See, you don't need to see your notes, okay? It's already registered.
Mahodaya, can third line repeated once again? Pachami, Pachamaha, Pachavaha, right?
Yeah. Okay, repeat. What is it? Yeah, Asha Mahodaya, what is your Pichatu? Asa Mahodaya?
Pachavaha.
Pachami, Pachavaha, Pachamaha.
Maha.
Pachamaha. Something right? Yeah. Oh, Kalaiselvi Mahodaya, would you like to try now?
Yes, Mahodaya. But which Tadrupa, same Kachati or Patati?
Whatever you picked up, you picked up a dhatu, right?
Yeah. Gachati, Gachataha, Gachanti.
Samyak.
Gachasi, Gachataha, Gachata, Gachami, Gachavaha, Gachamaha.
Bahu samyak. Bahu samyak. Who is next?
Sir, my turn is missing.
Who is this?
Vandana.
Surika Mahodaya. Huh? Oh, Vandana Mahodaya. Shamyatam. Yeah.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
I'm taking Likhati. Okay.
Lik someone already took it. So can you take something else?
Dhavati.
Dhava dhatu.
Okay. Dhavati, Dhavataha, Dhavanti.
Try without seeing. We have been listening to others, right? So try it. No, Chinta mastu.
Dhavati, Dhavataha, Dhavanti. Madhyam Purush. Dhavasi, Dhavathaha, Dhavatha.
Samyak.
Uttam Purush. Dhavami, Dhavasaha,
Dhavavaha.
Dhavavaha, and last one forget.
Similarly, you have to replace verb with makara. That's all. Okay, you have seen few things, so please repeat once more.
Dhavati.
Relax. First you relax. Don't worry about it, okay? Mistake is okay.
Dhavati, Dhavataha, Dhavanti, Dhavasi, Dhavathaha, Dhavatha, Dhavami. Second one I missed. Dhavami, Dhavasaha.
Vakara will come.
Dhavava, Dhavavaha.
Dhavavaha, and then last wala makara will come.
Dhavama. Sir, I'll try my best.
Samyak, bahu samyak. Okay, see, that's what I'm telling. This is for the first time possibly you are listening to all these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and think of it, you're already registered almost the full table. Okay, bahu samyak.
Thank you.
Okay, who is next? Sureka Mahodaya, yeah, please.
Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha.
Gai dhatu, Gayati.
Ga dhatu, okay.
Ga dhatu.
Actually, the dhatu is gai. Okay, but yeah, you can think in ga and then form the things.
Excuse me, how you will write that guy? Gayati dhatu?
Ga, I kara, 2 lines at the top.
The endings won't change because it's I.
So that's what it already, you became ga, right? So
okay.
Now I'm telling form it with ga. I know we are registering with ga. Actual original, see, dhatu means the original form.
Original.
Then a lot of processing happens, it already converts into one way.
No, because already our head is full of with that, with the plural and bahuvachan and everything.
Yeah. So for timing, let us think of ga and then talk about it.
Yeah.
But again, so you should know that this is not the original one. That's why I'm just mentioning that.
Oh, dhanyavad.
Yeah, Sureka Mahodaya.
Gayati, Gayataha, Gayanti, Gayasi, Gayatha, Gayami, Gayavaha, Gayamaha.
Bahu samyak.
Dhanyavad.
Who is next?
Lakshmi.
Huh?
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi Mahodaya.
Hasati,
हस् धातु सम्यक्
हसति हसतः हसन्ति
सम्यक्
हसमि हससि हसतः हसत
So I hope you are, this is like Mahaprana, tha. Hasatah.
हसतः हसथ हसामि हसावः हसामः
Bahu samyak. All of you are excellent, okay? Yeah, who is next? Veena Mahodaya.
Pashya.
Pashya.
Pashyati, pashyataha, pashyanti, pashyasi, pashyatha, pashyatha, pashyami, pashyavaha, pashyamaha.
Samyak, bahu samyak.
धन्यवाद.
Okay. Who is next? 28, 33, 10 I think Santa Prasad Mahodaya. Santa Mahodaya?
महोदय क्रीडति
क्रीड धातु
क्रीडतु क्रीडति क्रीडतः क्रीडन्ति क्रीडसि क्रीडथः क्रीडथ क्रीडामि क्रीडावः क्रीडामः
एक वचन बहु एक प्रथम पुरुष एक वचनम कः वद
क्रीडति
क्रीडन्ति
क्रीडन्ति
Can you say once more?
Yeah, क्रीडति क्रीडतः क्रीडन्ति क्रीडसि क्रीडथः क्रीडथ क्रीडामि क्रीडावः क्रीडामः
बहु सम्यक्. Who is next? Padmaseni Mahodaya? No, Muralidhar Mahodaya.
Karomi, kar.
So that now dhatu is kri, okay? Just to be aware, but that's okay. You can.
Okay.
Okay. No. This will be little tricky. Anyway, try it. I'll tell you. This is little different because the dhatu is kri here. It won't be exactly like this.
Karoti. Karataha.
It will become kurutaha.
Oh. Kurutaha.
So don't worry. Chinta mastu. All whatever you say, I'll correct. Most of you have to correct it.
Okay.
Be prepared for it.
Okay. Karoti, karataha.
Kurutaha.
Karoti, kurutaha, karanti.
Kurvanti.
Okay. Difficult. Kurvanti. Karosi, karataha.
Kurutaha. Now you should be able to guess. Kurutaha.
Yeah. Kurutaha. Kurutha. Then C comes. Karosi. Then comes Vaha. Karosi. Kuruvaha.
Karosi.
Kuruvaha.
No, which one are you telling? Which one? Wait.
Uttama Purus
Wait. Yeah. Uttama Purus are you telling, right?
Yeah.
So then for my aham what?
Yeah. Aham. Karomi.
Karomi.
Yeah. Karomi, karavaha, karomi. Kuruvaha. Okay. Karomi, kuruvaha, kurmaha. Oh my God.
Thank you. New word.
I think you missed me.
It's a good word.
I think I was skipped.
No, we're going backwards. So you're still.
Oh, he's going backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it because of the refa? Is all this
not because of the refa, because the dhatu is kra. Rikara there.
Oh.
So because of that weird, see, you remember, right? Pitri became pita.
Pita, yeah.
So when rikara comes now, all kind of weird thing happens.
Yes, okay.
So one question, Mahoday. Prashnaha asti.
Prichatu.
Makaranta. How do you make this if it is makaranta?
What is your question?
If the word ends with ma.
Prasna kaha.
Ma. If it ends with ma.
Makara.
Makaranta. The same pattern will follow?
You are talking about dhatu?
Yeah.
Not really. Again, because the dhatu gam, right? It has become gach actually. Gachati and all those things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there are some special cases, so we'll come to that. And many times what happens when we speak, right, because you have never talked about gamati, you always say gachati, so it naturally gets registered that it will become like this only. For example, you know gayati, it will become gayati only. You don't do gayati or something like that, right? So
what is the root for Gayati, Mahoday?
Gai.
Gai.
Dakara, Aikara. Okay. So this Kri is another one where all these things. So Muralidhar Mode, would you like to try once more?
Yeah. Karati.
Karoti. The first one is fine.
Karoti. Kurvatah. Kurutah kurvanti. Kurutah kurvanti. Karosi. Kurvatah kurvatha. Kurutah kuratha. Right? Then karomi. Kurvaha.
Samyak.
Kurvaha. Kurmaha.
Bahu samyak. See the level, first time he says I am a slow person. He only says I am a slow person. Okay, this is how he says slow.
Mahodaya, in this Madhyama Purusha, Ekavacanam, it is karosi or karoshi?
Karosi.
Karosi.
Dante.
Sa.
Dante sakara. I hope you understand when I say that, right? Talabya murdhanya dantya. Sha sa sa. So talabya murdhanya dantya. Because this is a very clear, because on online calls, right, we may not be able to hear properly. So if I say that talabya means the first one, murdhanya means second one, and dantya means the third one. So then we'll be very clear.
In one table I see it is karoshi.
Okay. Shamyatam. Karosi you asked, right? Yeah, karosi is a murdhanya.
So it should be karoshi.
Yeah. That there is a transformation again. There is a transformation there. Thank you for correction. Dhanyavad. Yeah. As soon as you just uttered that, I said, yeah, it is karoshi. So karoshi is murdhanya, and there is a transformation. Originally it is dantya only, but because of the refa and other things, right? A lot of things happens. Yeah.
So it's only for the C ending becomes she.
Yeah.
One doubt, Mahoday. This kuru, this same word, kurute somewhere comes, no? Kurute means it is present tense, kurute. Is it there, that word, kurute?
Kurute could be there in another format. Again, in the Kriya Padam, there are two formats, so that is possible.
Okay.
Denying that. I don't remember as of now, but maybe possibly we'll have to check it and things like that. In fact, today I'll tell you a new website where you can check all these things.
Okay, fine, good.
Okay, if I don't tell you, remind me so that you can do all those things.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so Padma Sini Mahoday, Anand, yeah, Prechatu. Padma Sini Mahoday, are you there?
I think I'm 5.
Next me.
Swami, I am still recovering. My another eye was surgery taken place. Thank you, Swami.
Yeah. Then next is, I think, Rajesh Mahoday.
Yeah. Pibati, drinks.
So the dhatu here is pa.
Pa.
Okay.
Yes, pa.
Pa. So don't worry about that. Yeah, you can start with.
Pibati, pibataha, pibanti.
Samyak.
Pibasi, pibataha, pibata.
Samyak.
Pibami, pibavaha, pibamaha.
Bahu samyak. Okay. Yeah, Basaraj Mahodaya.
Okay. Namaha.
Nam.
Bath, you want bath now?
Somebody did it. No,
Come.
Huh?
There it became.
Somebody already did Namati, I thought. No?
No. I don't think anyone did it.
Namati, Pratama Purusha. Namati, Namataha, Namanti.
Samyak.
Madhyama Purusha,
Namasi, namasi, namatah, namatah.
Samyak.
Uttama Purusha, namami, namavaha, namamaha.
Bahu samyak, bahu samyak. Yeah. Who is next? Or all done? Oh,
Yeah,
all done.
I'm the first one, 04.
Samyak. So I hope you are now registered already in your mind. Okay. That's the whole idea of doing it so many times. Now, again, obviously you have to do a bit of revision every day, but it won't be difficult. And with the new dhatu also, you should be able to create it very easily. I know there are some special forms like Kri dhatu is there, Kri dhatu is there. There are some other things also like this, but in general, you should be able to do it. Correct? Okay, all good to go. Now, I'll do some interesting exercise with you guys. Let's see. Okay. So what we will do is we'll take up a story. Okay, like we took one class last story. We'll take a story and then we'll try to form different these kriya padani forms. For example, we can take like the kaka story, chatura kaka, right? And then we can possibly become that I am a chatur kaka, and then I'll narrate the story from my angle. Okay, we can do things like that. Okay, so let me share my screen. Just a minute. Where is the document? Okay. Yeah, I got the document. Okay. So I believe you are able to see the screen. Okay. So when we are seeing the screen, I may not be able to see you guys because I'm showing the screen. So possibly I hope you know the order among yourselves now. We'll go one by one. Okay. So we'll start from the front. So we'll start with Basuraj Mahodaya. Okay. So maybe what you can do is you can just read the name and then one line, and then you can try to convert that line.
Okay. Katha dve. Chaturah kakah. Ekah kakah asti.
Now you try to say that as if you are acting for the kakah.
Ekah kakah asti.
So asti is basically you're telling as a third person, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to tell that I am a one crow. Like that you have to say.
Aham kakah asmi.
Samyak. Aham ekah kakah asmi. Okay. Who's next?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
So supposing I'm talking, then I should say aham kaka asmi?
No, even eka kaka asmi is fine. That is okay. Aham is understood. As soon as you use asmi, there has to be aham only.
No, I'm saying the kakaha should turn it to kaka because I'm striling.
Okay. Yes. If you say then eka kaka, you will say. Or eka kaki. Kaki.
Oh, kaki.
I think that's what we learned in our earlier classes, right? Bahuvachana pulling strilinga, I think it is kaki.
Kaka. Oh, okay.
But eka it will become eka kaki.
Eka kaka.
Kaka, or I think it will become kaki.
Kaka.
We'll search our.
Sorry, I'm just.
We'll search our dictionary.
I'm muddying the waters. Sorry.
Yeah. Fine. That's okay. We'll search in our dictionary, right?
Okay.
We'll just search in our dictionary. Our Learn Sanskrit dictionary. Let me just search for that.
It
is a kaki. Kaki. It is a dirgha ikara. Kaki. Okay, it is not kaka. It is kaki.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. I'll share the screen again. So good. It's such questions should come. Then only you think in that way, right? Yeah. So who is next?
Rajesh Mahodaya.
Yeah, Rajesh Mahodaya. Rajesh Mahodaya, are you there?
Yeah. I'm thinking, Mahodaya.
No. First you read this.
Oh, Sa Bahu.
Saha.
Saha Bahu Twishataha.
Trishitaha.
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 Trishita is thirsty.
Thirsty.
Okay. So he was very thirsty. That's what it means, right?
Okay.
I hope you are getting the meanings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
So now you think of you are the crow and you want to say this. So what will you say?
Aham Bahu Trishami.
No, Trishitaha. This is not Kriya Padam actually. Trishitaha. It's a different format. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it will become Trishitaha only. It behaves like a Kriya Padam, but it is not actually. Okay.
So Aham Bahu Trishitaha.
Trishitaha. Same only. So who is next?
Another question, sir. Will that Trishitaha change if it's Dvivachan or Bahuvachan?
Yes, it will.
It will. Okay. But in Ekavachan, it does not change.
Because it is a Nam Padani.
Adjective, Nam Padani. Okay.
It is like a Nam Padani. It is like an adjective. So, for example, even if it is a female, it will become Trishita.
Trishita. Oh.
Trishita.
Okay. Dhanyavada.
We don't know who is the number. Asha A and Kalai Selvi and Vani and Vijaya.
Okay.
We don't know the numbers.
I can tell you the numbers. Okay. Vani Mahodaya also does not put the number.
I have put the number. 33.
Yeah. Please put the number. It becomes easy.
I put Mahodaya.
Yeah. So Asha Mahodaya is 33. Okay. And Kalai Selvi Mahodaya is 27. And Vani Mahodaya is 23. She has put at the end actually. Okay. Yeah. So I'll share the screen just a minute.
So next is Padmasini Mahodaya.
Yeah. Padmasini Mahodaya, she won't say. So please go next.
Murlidhar Mahodaya.
Okay. Next.
Murlidhar Mahodaya.
Yeah, okay. Saha Jalartham Brahmati.
So what does it mean?
That crow was thinking of water, you can say.
Not thinking, Brahmati.
Brahmati.
Roaming around.
Okay. Roaming around.
For what?
Jalartham.
Jalartham for water.
For water.
So now you have to tell you were roaming for water.
Okay. Aham Jalartham Brahmamaha. Brahmami.
Brahmami.
Aham Jalartham Brahmami.
So if you want to make it Brahmamaha, then what will it for? For whom? First you said Brahmamaha, right? So Brahmamaha will be for whom?
Vayam.
Vayam Jalartham Brahmamaha.
If all of us are roaming around for water, then it will become like that.
Okay.
Yeah, who is next?
Aham Mahodaya. Shanta. Tada Grishma Kalaha.
So what does it mean?
It was summer then.
That time. So there is nothing to change here. Anyway, read the second sentence.
Kutrapi jalam nasti. There was no water anywhere.
Yeah. So this also I think na asti, but we can't say. There were no water there, so I can't say I am not water. Yeah. Fine. Anyway, take the next one.
Kakaha kashtena bahuduram gacchati. Aham kashtena bahuduram gacchami.
Samyak. Yeah. Who is next?
Mahodaya, in that previous line, I cannot find water anywhere.
Okay. We can do that. So please tell me, what will you do for that?
Aham Kritapi Jalam Na Asami.
Na prapnomi. Prapnomi. Find, right? You said find. Because here it is not find. It is there is no water.
Okay.
It is here. When you say I could not find, so then find, you have to use a kriya padam for find. Prapnomi.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah. Who is next? Anantaram?
I think I'm only next after Shanta Mahoday.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I think I'm after Shanta Mahoday.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tatra saha ekam ghatam pashyati. He sees a pot there.
Okay.
Tatra aham ekam ghatam pashyami.
Samyak. Next.
Kakasya ativa santoshaha bhavati. Crow is very happy.
Yeah.
After seeing water.
So now you have to become happy.
Aham ativa santoshaha bhavami.
So here, in fact, instead of aham, it will be kakasya, right? It will have to be sashti. So mama ativa santoshaha bhavati.
Bhavami.
Bhavami. No, it won't actually. It won't, because it is not aham, right? So actually that is okay. We can use that also. That was also correct. Aham ativa shantosah bhavami. So that is fine. Let's not exactly. So in literal translation, then we'll do when we'll get into something. So this is fine. Whatever you said is also correct. Aham
ativa santoshaha bhavami.
So I am satisfied. Yeah. Anantaram, who is next?
Surekha. किंतु घटे स्वल्पम एवं जलम अस्ति.
Eva jalam asti.
एव जलम अस्ति.
So I think we can't translate that. It just says about the ghate jale.
जलम कथम पिबामि इति काकः चिन्तयति. अहम जलम कथम पिबामि इति अहम चिन्तयति. चिन्तयति.
Chintayami.
Don't others, please don't. You will get your turn.
कथम पिबामि इति अहम चिन्तयामि.
Chintayami. This chintayati is a kriya padam here. And obviously this is a question is already you are thinking of yourself. So it is already in Uttama Purusha. So that's why we didn't convert that. Okay. Who is next?
Vani Mahoday.
Yeah. Saha ekam upayam karoti. Aham ekam upayam karomi.
Samyak. So I hope you are getting the meanings, right? If anyone don't understand the meaning, please let me know. Because now these are small sentences and most of the things we are common words. So that's why it's fine. Yeah. Who is next?
Vandana.
I thought Kalai Salvi Mahodaya before me.
Okay. Yeah, Kalai Salvi Mahodaya, go ahead.
Please unmute Kalai Salvi.
Yes, ma'am. Shilakanta anayati.
Shilakhandan anayati.
Oh, sorry. Shilakhandan anayati. Shilakhandan anayami.
Anayami.
Oh, anayami. Yes, sorry, sir. Yeah.
That's okay.
Shilakanda anayami.
Khandan.
Shilakhandan anayami.
Samyak.
Okay.
So meaning, what is the meaning?
Meaning is she found, a crow found that stones inside.
No. Anayami means brought. I bring.
Oh, brought. Okay. Sorry.
Anayati. So
Anayati.
It comes from Nayati. Nayati is lead. So Anayati is bring.
Okay.
So he brings that.
Stones brought. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Who
you.
is next?
Gate purayati. Gate purayami.
Yeah. So what does it mean?
She throw it in the whatever
Pot.
throw it
right?
in.
She put it in the pot. Puryami.
Filled.
So I put it in the
Puryati is not filling, sir.
Huh?
Purayati is filling.
Puryati is filling or putting.
So it's like, the English word is like, you understand what it means, right? The
Because
ghata
I
is
thought
there.
yeah.
Okay. We will do one thing. Let us check, and I doubt that you may get both the meanings. Let me just go to the. Okay. Yeah. Let me just go to the dictionary. Purayati. Okay.
It means it fills, right, Mahodaya?
Yeah, that's what
we are checking.
We're waiting.
Purayati. So Purayati is fill. It is fill also.
Yeah.
And load also.
Load. Yeah.
Okay. Complete also.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we understand, like,
Yeah.
it is like load means is like putting, right? That
Putting,
so we basically we understand. So that's what it is, the context which will give us the meaning, that what it means.
Dhanyavada.
So that's why many times I told you, it is very difficult, that English word I want to pick. It may not be just one. Fill, load, all those things are the meaning for it. Yeah, so I'll share my screen again. Where is the document? Yeah. So we were Purayati. Yeah. Who is next? Who is next? Who did it just now?
I have did it.
Okay. So who is next there?
I think 33 maybe. Who comes before me? The lady.
Asha Mahodaya.
Jalam upari agachati. So the water
That I think
comes up.
came up, right? So, but we can't translate that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So you take the next one.
Okay. Kakaha santoshena jalam pibati. Aham santoshena jalam pibami.
Samyak. Okay. Next. Parvati Mahodaya, I think, right?
Yeah. Tataha gachati. Tataha gachami.
So what does it mean?
Then I go.
Then I went.
Went.
Go. Then I go. Yeah, gachami. These are all present tense. Okay.
And sir, what about jalam upari agachati? Why can't I say I came up?
Because water came up, right? Not
I mean,
you.
I was under the water and I just came up from the swimming pool. I don't know.
That is okay. From the context I'm telling, in this context.
From the context, yeah.
Otherwise it's fine. Yeah. Otherwise it's fine. Aham gachami.
Or else, sir, tata gachati, we can say aham gachami.
Come again?
In option of tata gachati, we can say aham gachami.
Which line are you talking about?
The last
one.
Tataha is not a.
Tataha is later, no? Then.
Yeah, then.
Tata is then. Here the tataha is like a avyam kind of thing.
Yeah. It is understood the person.
You said agachami. Agachami is come, right?
No,
I'm not telling about
She said aham gachami.
Yeah, she says instead of tataha, can I use aham? That's what she says.
No, tataha is a different thing.
Yeah.
Aham you can anyway add. Tataha aham gachami. That is fine. Tataha is more like then. After that, after doing all those things, I went.
So tataha gachami and tataha aham gachami both are same.
Yeah, they are identical. They are both same. Okay. So good. In fact, we are all done within one story. So fine. The another story, I will leave it for you guys to try out.
I thought you were going to ask us to make eka kakaha into dvivachan and bahuvachan. That would have been like crazy.
I know that. I didn't know.
Next
I
level.
didn't want it to be tough. But if you want to try, we can try it for the same thing.
You can give it as homework. Sir.
Okay, fine. You can go ahead. But now you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, since we were doing dvivachan and bahuvachan and that
so
reinforced.
Again, see, my idea is when we start, we should start with the simpler
Simple.
one.
Yeah.
So anyway, you have the table. You can try with whatever format you want.
Yeah.
And you know how to form them as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so there is another story. Maybe I'll give it. You can look at it, and if not, we can cover it up in the next one. Yeah. So let us come to our sukti. So today's sukti is a little interesting one. So you want to get, you're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So can you read it out?
Padacheda.
Mudaha, that we know.
Mudaha
Pratyayaneya buddhihi.
Okay. So
Mudaha
is idiot. Yeah.
Pratyayaneya buddhihi.
So any breakup possible?
Kaha pratyayaneya buddhihi.
Okay. Any breakup?
Kaha mudaha.
Yeah, Muda is Muda, we know. Any breakup here?
Para.
Buddhihi we know in that last.
Okay. Para is one break. Okay.
Para.
Pratyeka.
Pratyayaneya.
Aneya
buddhi.
Aneya buddhihi.
If it was Aneya, then Akara, it would have become Akara. So it should have been Pratyayaneya.
Okay.
Anya.
Did you get what I said? So if you are saying
Naya.
If you are saying it is this.
Naya buddhi.
Naya buddhi.
Pratyaya. Naya.
It is this. Then
Now buddhi.
Akara and Akara will become an Akara.
Akara.
Pratyaya neya. Neya buddhi.
Neya buddhi.
So it is Neya only. Okay.
Pratyaya neya.
Buddhihi.
Now, if you see, you would say, what is this? Neya should be Neha, Neha, and Pratyaya should be Pratyaha. The Visarga and other things should be there, right?
Yeah.
So if it is not there, what happens? These are the root, the base forms, Pratyaya, Pratipadikam. Do you get that point?
No.
Okay. So maybe I'll take an example. Okay. For example, we just did our story. Chaturaha Kakaha. Right. So if Kaka is there, then Chaturaha becomes Chaturaha.
Yeah.
Now in this, what are the Pratipadikam forms of each one of them?
Yaha, Neyaha, Buddhayaha.
What is the Pratipadikam of Chaturaha?
Chatura.
Chatura.
And what about Kakaha?
Kaka.
Now the point is, either you put Chaturaha Kakaha, clever crow, or if you want to use it in the Pratipadikam form, you have to join them.
Yeah.
Chatura Kaka.
Okay, so even this is fine. When you do this, you don't put a Visarga. You use the Pratipadikam form and join with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happens? This becomes a single word. You can't break it up then. Okay, because in fact, I remember Santa Mohode asking similar question in some previous class, that when I break up the words, they become Pratipadikam or they becomes Pratama Vibhakti, the forms kind of thing. What does it come into? Which form does it come? The point is, and if I remember, I answered that if it is Pratipadikam, you cannot literally separate them. Okay, so typically, if you remember, I have been separating like this. Okay, but now here I can't do that because they are not in the form. That's why I'm separating just by the hyphen there. Okay, so actually this word remains a single word, but to understand, we are just making them separate so that we can get that point. Are you clear about it?
Yeah. No, sir, this reminds me of when I asked you about Amra Vrikshaha. It was one word, so it is masculine.
Which one?
Yeah. Once there were one of the homeworks, there was Amra Vrikshaha. Yeah. So we said Vrikshaha, that was the masculine ending. So it's one word, masculine. Yeah.
Amra
Vrikshaha. They asked us to do something.
Yeah. Okay. So now the point is, if you want to separate it, it is now it is like tree of mango, right?
Yeah.
So it is again different vibhakti. So if you break it, it will become Amrashya Vrikshaha.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what they joined it. So it is like we very often say, right? Mango tree.
Yeah.
Tree of mango or mango tree.
Yeah.
So that's what. Then this is the Pratipadikam form. Okay, that's how it joins together.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now based on that, we have broken it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the meanings of these pratipadikam? Para is
Others.
Others.
Pratyaya is okay. It is belief, understanding, those kind of things. So para pratyaya is like others belief, others understanding.
Okay.
Okay. Neya is
not
being led by.
Led, guided.
Oh, Nayati, you told us.
Correct. Neya. Okay. Buddhi is
Intellect.
Intellect.
So this is like guided intellect.
Yeah.
This
By
is
others.
others understanding.
It's a mudaha.
So now let us rearrange. Possibly I'll put the mudaha at the end. Right? This is I can't break up much.
Yeah.
So but we still understand. So what do you think it will mean?
One who is
follows
led by
others thinking is a fool.
So one who is not follows or led is driven, is guided by
others.
Others
Buddhi.
understanding, others
Buddhi.
belief.
Yeah.
So
It's a
not
muda.
only one. So muda,
Others.
buddhi is for him. So whose intellect, whose buddhi is guided by others understanding, others belief. Okay, so maybe we can try to form again that because it's a too small thing, right? The questions also may not be too many. So we can directly put it here. So if you want like kaha, so we can say the first. So now if you understand, is there a kriya padam here?
No.
No, there's no kriya.
Guided, no? Guided is the
No, it's inside the word.
It is like the guide. It's like an adjective, guided intelligence.
It's okay.
It's a guided intelligence.
This was like this other word in the kakaha, trishtiti, when he was thirsty. Trishitaha. Is it like that?
Yeah, it is like that.
Aneya.
So now, is there any kriya padam?
Nope.
So if it is no kriya padam, we can assume one kriya padam, which is a very standard one.
Anayati.
No.
Bhavati.
Asti.
Asti.
Asti. Mudaha asti. Yeah. No mudaha asmi. No.
Parapratyaya buddhi asti mudaha.
Mudaha asti. Yeah.
So if you want to form sentences, the question forms, right? So what is the first thing we'll take?
Kaha mudaha.
Kaha mudaha.
Kaha mudaha.
So that you can do, but now I added a kriya padam, right? So you can start.
Kaha mudaha asti.
No. Just first the kriya padam. Asti.
Asti mudaha.
Okay. Then next question.
Mudaha.
Kaha
asti.
Okay. Answer will be
Mudaha asti.
Mudaha asti. Okay. Mudaha asti. Next question.
Kaha mudaha asti.
Kaha mudaha asti.
It is like a visheshanam. Okay.
Yeah.
So I taught you one more word for that. Kaha is fine. I'm not telling it's not okay.
Kimartam, how is he a mudaha? Katam.
Kidrisham.
Kidrisha mudaha asti. Okay. So here again, can't break it up too much. So we'll have to put this whole thing. So Muda. So he is like a guided buddhi Muda. He's a Muda whose buddhi is guided by others' experience. Okay. So so one whose intellect is guided by others' belief, understanding is a fool. Okay. Fine. So here I have today given some words from again home only. but they are like things which we use at in-house. Grihopkaranani. Asanda. So you can like just try to get the meanings and try to form sentences here. And or maybe what you can do is you can pick up one item and try to write maybe 5-10 sentences about it. Okay, so you can possibly look up dictionary and other things and then get more of the words kind of thing. Yeah, and you were asking me about, I remember, I told you I'll tell you a website. So let me just share that website. So I'll share my screen first. Okay, wait. Share screen. Are you able to see my browser?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, it's a Ashtadhyay website. Okay. So Ashtadhyay means it's a complete Ashtadhyay there, but we'll use it for our basic things. Ashtadhyay.com. Okay, it's a very beautiful website. Okay.
Can you just copy paste it on the chat?
Yeah. I'll send it in the document also. I'll copy paste it here also. I'll do that. So just a minute. What is that? What happened? I'm not able to find where to copy paste it. Wait. Yeah, I'll just copy paste. Okay, just a minute. Let me stop sharing. I am not able to copy paste with that. So I'll just, yeah, I've sent it. So I hope you got it in the chat.
Yeah,
we have it.
Yeah. So now I'll again share the website. Okay. So here again, there are many things like Sutra Patha, Dhatu Patha, but we are more interested with the Dhatu. Okay. Yeah, based on the Dhatu. So we'll click on the Dhatu Patha. So once you click on that, then what happens? This whole list of Dhatu comes here. Okay. But again, like searching in that maybe, so you can type it here. So for example, now we did like the first one, Pat we did, right? So I can actually type here, Pat. Okay. If I start typing it, so if you see, I've not typed the Pat yet. I've typed actually Patha. Okay, but still with Patha, he will bring something. So you can see, there is a Pat here. So maybe you can click on this. Okay. So if you get in here, then in fact, see that Pat is not correct. It is Patha. That's why it went down and it figured out something. So you go up and then you will find Kartari Lat Lakara. This is present tense. So Pathati, Pathata, Patataha, Patanti, Patasi, Patathaha, Patatha,
Patamaha.
Okay. Similarly, maybe you can, now that's it. Now here you need to know the dhatu. Or if you know the first form also, that is okay. For example, if I type Gach. Okay. This is my thing. Okay. So now it may look something and then it gave me idea. You say gum, I don't know what is this. But then you see the meaning to go, right? So looks maybe similar. Let me click on it. No, figure it out. Okay. So then again, it went to, because Gach is something else. The whole thing is Gachati. Or you can do what you type Gachati. That would be even better. For example, if I am able to type Gachati, then it will bring immediately there. Okay, even that is fine. Let me not do that. So yeah, so if you come here in the top, Gachati. Gachataha, Gachati, Gachasi, Gachataha, Gachatha, Gachami,
Gachamaha.
Okay, and the dhatu is gum, if you see this.
Mahodaya,
Yeah.
Mahodaya, what is Kartari and Parasmai Padam?
We will come to those things little later. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, right now this Lat Lakara is the important word for us.
Mahodaya, Lat Lakara means?
Okay, that's what I think in the document I showed you. Anyway, I'll show you. It's the present tense.
Present tense.
Okay, Lakara is tense, Lat is present. So this is a grammatical word. Okay, you may not find it in the dictionary. Lat Lakara means present tense. So now the karoti with kri is very difficult. So what you do is, here you can actually type the full word which you know. So you can say
Karoti.
Okay, we can type karoti. Now what will happen? It will figure out where is it in this and it will come to this. You see this?
Oh,
Okay, don't get scared. See, I typed karoti. Why it is showing kri? Don't bother about that. Okay, you just see the meaning. To do, to act, to make. Look similar. Karna. Let me click on that. Okay, so if you click on this, then you'll see this is dhatu is kri.
Karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti. Karoshi,
Karoshi.
karoi, kurutaha, kuruta, karomi, kurvaha, kurmaha.
Okay. So now again, so there is another form also. So Muralidhar Mohoday was asking kurute. I have heard. You see this?
Correct. Kurute. Yeah.
So that's another form.
Okay.
That's another form.
Kurte, kurvanti, kurvate.
Yeah.
No, don't look. Don't look.
Don't look at that. Let's do only this right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I had
hope,
sorry. I had a problem using that plural thing that you gave. You gave us I didn't know how to go. I couldn't use it at all.
Oh, the website?
Could you help the website for the plurals? Could you just, like how you did this?
Yeah. So I hope you are clear with this part, right?
This is good. Yeah.
Again, only when you use, you will get comfortable to these things, okay?
Yeah.
But this is a very, very beautiful website and lot of information, lot of things. So this is like more with the Kriya Padani. All dhatu related things you will find on this website. Okay. So that's why dhatu related. So that first thing should come in mind, whether it is a Kriya Padani or Nam Padani. If Kriya Padani come to this website, if Nam Padani go to that other website. So that other website was Sanskrit Abhyasa. sanskritabhyasaha.in. Yeah, so this is the website. So in that we have to go to Nam Padani. Here also Kriya Padani are there. I'm not saying not there.
Yeah.
Rastadhyaya is like really powerful. And Nam Padani. So if I click on that, so what is the word you want?
Anything. Yeah. Say
Vitardi, sir. Vitardi.
Vitarti.
Okay, the one that you have a doubt on. Okay.
Vitarti.
Okay. Yeah, and then I didn't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
So here it actually didn't find the word. Okay.
Oh.
It didn't find the word. So let us do one thing. See, as I said, the first is you should look for our dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay, let's search for that.
The, sir. Not the last one is with the.
That's all?
The, she says.
The,
oh,
sir.
With the. Okay.
With the.
This one?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
With the.
See, here it is there.
Veranda.
Veranda or balcony. Yeah.
So that's what first word you get, use learn Sanskrit as the first website.
Okay.
Make it a habit, okay? First website you use this, because here this is like, as we speak, a lot of words are typically in their part of it. Okay. Then you want to get more details. Like if I can figure out it's a Nam Padani or Kriya Padani.
Yeah.
Right. For example, if I type Karoti here, Karoti, I can type everything here, right? Karoti.
Yeah.
As soon as I do that, I see it is a verb, Kriya Padam.
Yeah.
Right. Now, after this, you would use the next website. If it is a Nam Padani, you use the Sanskrit Abhyasa. And if it is a Kriya Padam, you use Ashtadhyay. Okay. So follow this step. First go on this website, then go to those websites because they are more detailed.
So can we go back to that now to find the plural?
Let us see. So if you can go to that. So
did anybody else try it and could use it?
Okay. Now the point is, it is possible. You may not find it here because this is not exhaustive. Okay. So that is possible. This is very much possible. Now the point is, what we should do is, that's where we should first go to this website. We figure out what it is. If I say Vitardi here again, Vitardi. Okay. Sorry. Shamyatam. Vitardi. So here I know it is a Strilingam.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is a Ikaranta.
Yeah.
So Ikaranta is Strilinga. Now the point is, I gave some base words which is Ikaranta is Strilinga. Correct? Can you tell me?
Vidyarthi.
I gave a table in that Ikaranta is Strilinga sub. Yeah?
Mati.
Mati. Okay.
Mati.
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 Yeah. Okay. So we know this.
Yeah.
So similarly, we can form Vitardihi, Vitardi,
Vitardi, Vitardaya.
That's all. So that's what. So again, so if we get some base form of some word, right, then others we can anyway form ourselves. That's not a problem.
Okay.
In fact, there is another website which gives all these kind of things. I don't want to introduce that website yet. Okay. And actually at times that website has a lot of mistakes. Okay. So that's why I'm not comfortable. The websites I have told you till now, they have very, again, there could be mistakes, but they are very, very less mistakes. They are like pretty validated website kind of thing.
Mahodaya, Chadihi, it is Napumsakalinga or could not make
I think it's not Napunsaka, it is Strilinga only, right? Let us check.
What does it mean?
Strilinga.
Chadi.
Striling.
This is the
What does
spelling,
it
right?
mean?
Roof, I think it means. Roof.
Chadi.
Chat is
It shows an adjective. Okay.
Feminine.
Chadis.
Chadis.
Okay. So it is an Napunsakalinga sub.
Napumsakalinga.
Yeah. See, adjective, then I have not got to it yet. Okay. I have to look for something NF kind of thing. So Chadis, and from that it became Chadi. Okay. It's a Sakaranta Napunsakalinga. Do you see this?
Chadis.
Okay, so now let us do interesting thing about it. Now let us go to that website. Okay. Okay, you see this here?
Sakaranta Napunsakalinga.
Chadis. So Chadihi, Chadishi.
Chadimshi. Oh my God.
So don't worry about all those things. This is a Sakaranta, right? New thing. We have not talked about such things yet. Okay, so I hope you see how the website helps.
Okay.
So you have to use combinations, okay? Just don't. Now you're at a level where you can have these combinations. Using single website level is gone now. You are not at that level now. You are next level. Yeah, so we have some more minutes. If you have any other questions, any other doubts, please go ahead. So for today, I am like, whatever I planned for today, we are done with all those things.
Sir, in Chadisi, we can find that it is Sakarant Napusakling.
Yes.
And for Akarant Napusakling, it's Jnanam and Parnam all are.
Yeah. Akaranta is all same, right? Akaranta is all same, right? Jnanam and Jnane and Jnanani. Huh?
They are not Makarant.
No.
Makaranta.
That's the ending. It's like, yeah. I actually, Dr. Vandana, was laughing at your thing, at your doubt. Where do you find Akaranta Napunsakalinga? All of them. The Mahalant is the ending. Like we have the Visarga for the
Pratipadikam. See, how do you figure out what ending it is? You have to go to the Pratipadikam. Okay. So Jnana is the Pratipadikam there.
Akaranta.
So in Ekvachanam, like say, for example, if it is a Pullinga, you put a Visarga, right?
Visarga.
Similarly, in Napunsakalinga, you put a Makara there.
Makar.
Okay, I know that's why the new letter comes, so that is a Makara ending. No. That's the Ekvachanam, you added that Makaranta. The original.
Even I got that doubt.
Jnana
Oh, you did. It was her. And I thought I was jokingly saying that we are all going to confuse the teacher.
No, it is a normal thing. If you ask me, it's a very normal, it's a very obvious thing to get confused. We can very easily get confused. There is
I think she's thinking too much. That's why. Because, they've given us a list, and if they expect us 30, they should have covered at least 20 of them, right? So that's the logic I used. Yes.
I think in your homework, you were asked to actually write Napunsakalinga words or something.
Words.
Yes.
30 words.
Yes.
So you can use that website, right? You can search that. Maybe I'll show you that. You didn't know how to use the special things. I'll show you that. I actually, after you told that homework discussion, I tried that.
We submitted already.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But still, you can know how to use that website, right? So, for example, let me go to this. Okay. So here, see, if you go to the beginning here, in the starting page, here there is this Vikalpa here, right? So you can click on this. You can select what thing you want. So Adi, Anta. Okay. So Antaha, like right now it says any Antaha.
Yeah, Kimapi.
Kimapi. But you want to say pick one something like this. You can say which Anta.
Yeah.
So ending in what? You can decide that.
Okay.
Okay. And then you want to say which Lingam. So Kimapi Lingam. Okay, but no, I don't want Kimaki Lingam. I want only Napunsaka Lingam.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And say I want Anta as I want say Sakaranta. Okay, I want Sakaranta ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I did a Pratigacha means return.
We can use these websites for exam.
This was practice actually. Huh? What? What is
He's gone far ahead. He's gone to exams.
No. See, exam is like you should not use any of the things. Just whatever you remember, just do based on that. Okay, that's all. So Rakshata, if I do this, so now you see why did Akaranta came in? Did I pick Akaranta there? Okay. Shameda.
Makara.
If you want Makaranta, okay, good. Okay, Makaranta Napunsakalinga. Okay, there is no list. There is nothing.
Sir, I have did it, but I choose the Vikalp as a Akarant Adi also, not Ant. Then I am totally confused. What happened? In this Vikalp, Adi also Akarant and Ant also Akarant.
Oh, and
All words come from Ajara.
That's okay. Don't do it. See, don't do so much experiments and okay, I may not be able to also answer you a lot of things like this. Okay.
I know some others also.
So for example, where is this? Why it is not showing anything? Am I using not correctly?
That is because you have something on that text box, sir.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
On the main print screen.
Fine. Let me. Adi, I think I missed on Adi.
Yes.
Adi, I should not select Adi. Correct. I have done Kimapi now. Let that be there. No issues. Kevalam Makaranta. Now let me try. Shamatam. I think I did a mistake. So now let me try. Should be there actually.
And Napunsakalinga, yes.
Napunsakalinga.
Yeah. But this last one, something else was stick.
Devanaga.
That in the search box you have something on that.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's not coming.
Ayud Shabdahadarshi. Unclick that last one, sir, Anya.
This one?
Maybe. No, yeah. You unclick that, then maybe it will go. Yeah.
No, it is asking show other things. So if you click them, then more forms will come.
Yeah.
Okay. So no. I think there may not be anything. Let me
try clearing that text, sir.
Search box.
Oh, in search box, was there something?
Yeah. There is something in the first.
No, it is not. It is just giving example. It is just example. Let me do simpler ones. Okay. Let me do Akaranta Napunsakalinga. That we know there are words.
Yes.
Okay. Akaranta Napunsakalinga and Rakshata. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are all Akaranta Napunsakalinga.
Oh.
So you have more than 40.
Oh.
It has gone to
I've got
11
pages and
1,
pages.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Oh.
No, but basically, sir, the homework they give from what we already know, right? They don't expect you to go searching for words. That's my take.
No, it is not like that. Now you are at a level where you are expected to use these websites.
Oh, okay.
Okay, please understand. For homeworks, you are expected to use websites. Okay, that way you'll build your vocab. For exams, we expect whatever we have studied, whatever you have done in your homework, from that only you should be able to. Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll do the. Yeah.
And Shankar Mahoday had a question. In our homework, they said answer 7, but there are only 6 questions. So we'll just answer the 6. That's just a typo, right?
Possibly it would be a typo there.
Okay, we are not waiting for another surprise
okay.
7th question. No, okay.
That's okay. No. Typically, they may not want to allow that. Do that. Yeah. So I think Vinamada will do the closing prayers.
Okay. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.